Right, guys, let's come to this Tolkien and his two great lamps of the world. So, okay, this is the unofficial ultimate guide to Tolkien's world. This is by me, Anthony Cummins, and we're talking about the lamps of the world. Now, what you might not know is in the beginning, when all the creatures were still asleep and not astir, is the night was just, so the sky was just a night sky. That was it. It was just stars, night sky. And the goddesses and gods decided to put nature in there and other creatures, and they started to build the world. And they said, oh, we need light. So what they did is they created two lights, a silvery one at the top in the north, and a golden one, obviously sun and moon-esque, in the south. So these were the original lights before the sun and moon are even invented. That's it, they're not invented. Now they are on the top. Well, it says the north and the south of the world, but at the same time, this is where it gets complicated. The earth is flat or slightly domed. So there is a north and there is a south, but it's a flat world, not a dome world. Yeah, it's not a sphere yet, it's a flat world. So at the top, there's one light, at the bottom, there's another light. And there's no creatures, in the sense of no elves, no men, no dwarves walking around. And basically, there's an ongoing war between Melkor or Morgoth about keeping the planet or running the planet, and there's fire and brimstone sort of going to come, and there's ages of war before the people of the world even wake up. But at the minute, they're seeding the world with goodness, they're seeding it with moss and everything, and what they do is they put these two lamps at the top. Now the great lamps are destroyed. So basically, Melkor leaves his internal mountain fortress of Ultumno and targets the two great lamps at each end of the earth. His forces smash them down, and great lights fall from their mighty pillars. The light of the lamps floods the whole earth like burning oil, and the symmetry of the world is destroyed. In an older Tolkien story, it states that the lamps were originally held together by massive blocks of ice, which is why seas were formed outside of it and everything like that. But that's the basic. So there's a bit of a kerfuffle, if you like, with the lamps of the world. So let me get this in your head. There's darkness, but starlight. And then they need to put plants around the world. They put the lights either end, which do replicate the moon and the sun, but it's not the moon and the sun. They come later. And then basically Melkor, Morgoth, his forces go and smash them down. Imagine like when the tower, the one-eye tower falls down, then they do it at both ends of the north and the south, and there's chaos there, and there's new oceans are created. However, there is a mix of two lines of the tradition there, because it wasn't fully mixed. It wasn't fully sorted by Tolkien. Right, guys, get yourself a copy of this. It's the ultimate unofficial guide to Tolkien's world by me, Anthony Cummins, and you can get it on Audible and Kindle on hardback. Help keep that book alive.